Hey guys, Wiregrass Pyro. Today we're just going to do some randomness. We're out here to just have fun tonight. As you can see, I just went through my stash and I picked out some extremely random fireworks for us to light off tonight. We got some Black Cat bottle rockets, some Black Cat Utter Chaos, 36 shot Happy Cake. We got a 7-shot Thunderdome, some Whistling Buster Festival Bowl canisters. We got the TNT Mini Canisters, and then we got some 8-shot Texas Cyclone Roman candles. Let's jump into this. Let's go have some fun and just have a blast with some random fireworks. All right, let's jump into some of Black Cat's Utter Chaos. These are pretty much Black Cat's version of a big satellite. As you can see, it spins upwards and emits showers of sparks. Let's get some of these lit off. We did bring a board with us to pretty much put these on so we can guarantee they get off the ground. Let's go ahead and knock these out. All right, as you can see, guys, we have failed a couple times to get this thing airborne. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try it standing on the red and see if this thing will actually get airborne now. Way better. That is definitely how you do it. Make sure you take that red end and put that to the ground. These things take off like a rocket. Let's do it a couple more of these. All right, let's get the next one lit off. Man, that thing is up there. And it landed right next to us. Let's go walk over here, see if we can find where this thing went. Look at that thing. It buried itself pretty good into that dirt. Let's jump on to the next item. All right, up next, as you guys see, we have the Nitro 36 Shot Happy. You've seen these before. Absolutely love them. I did these on the channel for my 100 subscriber special. And this is basically the last one to come in that case. Let's go ahead and put this thing into the video and have some fun with it. All right, we went ahead. We got this thing laid out. We got the fuse towards us just so we can get it lit and get far enough back. And we also got it angled out to aim towards the field just so it doesn't come at us. But let's go ahead and look at this thing, because these things are sweet. Man, I love those. Probably my favorite Happy Cake on the planet. Definitely recommend this Nitro brand. All right, up next, we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into the 7-shot Thunderdome. Now, this is a hybrid. As you can see, it emits showers of sparks, shoots flaming balls, and reports. Now, for anybody who has never shot these are actually really infamous for tipping over. So I strongly suggest either digging the space into the ground or getting some type of stabilizer to hold it steady so it does not tip over, because I have definitely had these tip over quite often when I light them. But let's go ahead and jump into this thing. All right, we got it buried, and as you can see, I went ahead and I ripped that lid off just so it doesn't interfere with the fountain. Let's get this thing lit, get this thing kicked off. Thing was sweet. Let's jump to the next one. All right, up next we have the Black Cat bottle rockets. These do have reports. These are probably my favorite bottle rockets that are out there. Absolutely love the Black Cat brand. Let's go ahead, get these jammed into that Thunderdome that we have already lit off, just so we can have something to launch these out of. Let's go ahead, get this knocked out. All right, guys, you can see we use that Thunderdome as a base, basically to hold these steady. We're going to try and light as many as we can. We have 12 of them in here. If we don't get them on the first go, we'll definitely try and get them all on the second. Let's get these things lit off. Got some more of them. Let's go ahead and get the rest of them lit. Things are definitely loud. Absolutely my favorite bottle rockets. Let's jump to the next items. And up next, we have the TNT Texas Cyclone 8-shot Roman candles. For any of y'all who have never shot these off, these are basically just Texas twisters. So they do have that little twisting effect when they get airborne. Let's go ahead and light these things off because I absolutely enjoy these. All right, we went ahead and we used that Black Cat Gatling Pack Roman candle holder that we cut in half for the minis for the Phantom Fireworks video. But let's get this thing lit off because y'all are gonna enjoy these. Like I said, those things are sweet. They definitely launch hard. Really good little effect on them. Not much of a break. Like I said, they're mostly that Texas twister. Let's go ahead and light the second one. Jump on to our mini canister shells. It's placed. It's ready to go. Let's get it lit, and let's not drag this out. All right, up next, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump into our mini canister shells and the whistling busters. Now, let me go ahead and say this. I still don't classify these mini canister shells by TNT as mini, and I will show you why. All right, as you can see right here at the top, we have the whistling busters right there laid out on the left, and then we have the TNT mini canister shells in the green right there on the right. And as you can see, if you look, so I definitely think that calling these TNT mini canisters mini is a little bit of a stretch because they're almost at the same size as the new style of festival balls that they're kind of going towards with those canisters like you see right there on the left. Let's go ahead and light some of these things off though because I absolutely love them. All right, we went ahead, we got this thing secured into the ground a little bit. The first show we're going to do for the TNT mini canisters is going to be that green one that we compared with. Also, just know that we are only going to be doing 5 for the TNT as well as 5 for the whistling busters, just because we did use some of these shells for comparisons in past videos. But don't worry, I still have plenty of these kits of the mini shells. Let's jump into that next one. Up next, as you see, we have the yellow canister. Let's go ahead and get this thing lit off. Man, that yellow one was glittering. That was awesome. I was not expecting that from the yellow. Up next is the red one. Now, we do have 2 red ones, I believe, in this kit, but this is the first red one that we're going to pull out. And if you guys hear that helicopter, I do apologize about that. Man, that crackling was sweet. Let's go ahead and jump into the next red one. All right, like I said, this is our next red one right here. I do think this red is a little bit more brighter red, and I think the other one had a little bit more of an orange tint to it. If that helps anybody out that's trying to see what these effects do for future purchases. Really bright red one. Definitely think that crackling red one was a little better. Let's go ahead and jump on to the final one. Last but not least, this is our 5th shell. Remember, I did only have 5 of these because I used the 6th one for a comparison with the Phantom Fireworks Copperhead mini shells. This is the white one. I saved this for last because I did think that this would have a strobing effect, but the yellow one took me by surprise, so I really wonder if this one does too. So no strobe, that was just a straight white star. Really good. I definitely think the yellow one was by far my favorite. Let's go ahead and jump into those whistling busters. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the whistling busters. Just like we did with those TNT minis, we are going to start out with that green shell that we used for comparison earlier in the video. All right, we got the green one loaded, and just a heads up on this, I did get a little bit of resistance trying to get this thing into the tube, so I'm not really sure how this thing is going to go. I hope it goes smooth, but I was finally able to get it to kind of slide down in there. Let's get this thing lit off. Very beautiful green, very, very similar performance to that TNT one. Didn't even have a problem coming out of that. Let's jump into the next shell. All right, we got the next shell loaded in there. This one is the purple one. Now, I'm not sure why these are going to be called whistling busters because I didn't hear any whistling out of that first one. Oh, that was a beautiful one. I guess I just had to talk some crap about it. Multicolor and whistling. That thing is pretty sweet, especially for the price we paid for this kit. Let's go ahead and jump into the next item. Up next, we have a yellow top. Just like with that TNT Mini Canister shell kit, we do have duplicate colors, so this is going to be our first yellow one. Very bright yellow, goldish color. Let's go ahead and jump into the second yellow one. And for the fourth shell, remember, like I said before, we only had 5 of these shells because we did use the 6 for comparison in a past video. We have the second yellow cap. And as always with using these, with these cardboard tubes, make sure they seat all the way to the bottom without any resistance. I'm not sure why that was capped with yellow because that was a very beautiful blue color. Definitely can't complain. Not a very wide break on it, but definitely a very colorful break. Let's jump on to the last one we have, and that is the white top. All right, and last but not least, we have this white top, and just like I did with those TNTs, I saved the white in hopes that they were strobing effects. But let's go ahead and see if they are. Definitely not a strobe effect, but definitely a very wide white effect. But that's what we got, guys. I hope y'all had fun just lighting off some random fireworks for no reason. I don't usually say this in my video, but definitely make sure you guys are liking and subscribing if you are enjoying the content, and I will definitely continue to bring more videos in the future. And as always, make sure you guys are practicing safe fireworks and have a blast.